Hello my friends. It's been a while since I've uploaded a YouTube video. It's been a hot tiny minute. I feel like when I first started my YouTube channel, it was all about documenting the process of me starting a clothing brand, and I was going to continue filming onto, running the clothing brand, doing all this stuff. But as soon as I actually started the clothing brand, I stopped being consistent on YouTube because, girl, I run everything by myself and it's just so much work, and YouTube actually takes quite a bit of time, and every time I'm filming for YouTube, it very severely slows down the process of me working on the clothing, and so I tend to just not film unless I'm doing short form. Where are my sweatpants? I need to do laundry. I feel like I just did laundry, but I feel like I need to do laundry again. Where are my sweatpants? Let's go see, girl. I'm playing wind, I guess cricket noises on my iPad. If you hear crickets, that's why, girl. Should I read this? No. Kind of want to. What the hell did I just say? No. It's like all the words try to come out of my mouth, but they're all coming out at the same time. They forgot that there's an order to these things. Why am I keeping this here? I'm literally staring at a bunch of clothes, right? Because I have clothes, right? My camera's crooked. Girl, you're crooked. Let me see. I like these one. I like these one. You perfect, I perfect, we perfect together. I love loose fitting button up shirts. I feel so much better, so much more comfortable. Form-fitting clothing is a curse on the human race, on womanhood, and everything outside of that. Let's get to work, I think. Yesterday I got this blue fabric, which I was low-key kind of disappointed in because this is not what I thought it was going to be for as expensive as it was. This was $50 per meter. It's not what I thought it was going to be, but it is still pretty. I really like this intense blue. And then I just got this one, and it was supposed to be a beige color, but I feel like this is very peachy. And then it has this beautiful beading on it. And I thought the beads were plastic, but then I tried to chew on one and it was glass. So I'm very happy about that. I saw this fabric. I was very, very intrigued by it because it's very, very pretty. I just got these cubic zirconia beads. They're so, so pretty. I got it in a 6mm, which is really, really hard to find, and a 4mm, which is not that hard to find, but so pretty. I kind of want to do some bead work with it. The whole point of me going to the cafe today is to sit there and kind of figure out what exactly I want to do with all of this, because there's just all the ideas that I had for all of these fabrics are no longer looking like well, plausible. So now I have to rethink a lot of things. Hello, my friends. Oh, Lord. Drawing up some ideas, and I'm having a really fun time drawing up the ideas because my head is really tinkering, and I'm coming up with such fun things. Like this little skirt here with the giant eyeball. I haven't gotten out of bed yet, but I will be getting out of bed. We are gonna sew today. Sewing is something, I'm not tired of sewing. The part right before where I have to start sewing is the hardest part. And then when I start sewing, I'm like, oh my God, this is so much fun. I'm having so much fun. Sewing is the best thing ever. But it's just that like initial get yourself to the sewing machine, sit down and start sewing part that I'm just, it's so hard to get through this part. All right, really quick. At the beginning of me designing clothing, I would save a bunch of stuff to my Pinterest, but I never really knew what I myself wanted to wear. And so I did this thing where I would go through certain boards of my on my Pinterest where I would save, you know, clothing that I really like. And I would look at those pictures and I'd be like, why do I like this? What is it about this picture that made me save it? Is it the colors? Is it what the person's wearing? Is it the person? Is it the silhouette? Like, what is it about these pictures? I have a board specifically for clothing and jewelry that I want to recreate or make or do something for my brand, right? The clothing that I make isn't anything new. It's not anything that's never been done before. You can definitely find all the pieces, all the silhouettes that I have in my brand somewhere else. My Winnie the Pooh shirt, and it says sweet stuff on it. There is a skirt that I made a while ago when I first started designing clothing that I talked to myself out of making because it was too simple. And I feel like clothing is, you know, everyone's used to paying like $5 for a t-shirt or like $50 for a pair of pants or something. And not a lot of people really think about like how many hands those t-shirts, those shoes, those socks, those pants have to go through before they get to you, and how much those people are being paid. If you buy a t-shirt for like $3, like how much is everyone getting paid who made that t-shirt or had a hand in making that t-shirt? And also, obviously that $3 is not being split evenly across everyone that's involved in the process. We all know clothing to be really cheap. I was genuinely shocked when I would see things for like $200 because I grew up shopping at, you know, my mom shopping at Walmart, shopping at Bullington, shopping at Ross, which is still today one of my favorite stores. That store is so gas. I make clothing myself. I have like a direct point of view, I guess, on how much clothing actually costs when it's made well. Not well as just like tailoring, well as in like people are being paid fairly and you're actually putting like intention into the clothes. Clothing is really expensive. I would always be like, if I'm gonna make a plain and simple skirt, I can't justify selling it for like $150 because it's just so simple looking. Like I feel like if I have to sell something for like over $100, and this is me, someone who's only ever spent like $20 on a pair of jeans, right? If I have to charge $250 on this skirt or something, it has to be something more spectacular than just like a plain skirt. Like this doesn't look like $150 because I was so used to expensive clothes looking expensive and not so simple and plain. This was me when I was like 15, 16. I was like, some things have to look more spectacular if you're gonna charge anything above like $90, because there was a time when I was like, I don't want any of my pieces to cost more than $90 because I was so afraid that no one would buy anything that I make if it was like more than $100. For Aries 2, I want to make that simple skirt. I want to make that simple skirt to kind of close that chapter of me thinking, because I still think like that. I undercharge for my clothing currently because I'm still in that if it's too expensive, no one is gonna buy it mentality, right? And time after time, I have been proven wrong, but a part of me is still in that little like mindset. And so I want to make the skirt that I've been telling myself, no one is gonna buy this because it's so plain and it's so simple. And honestly, for as simple as it is, you could find this skirt anywhere. Every single time I've made something that was like expensive, someone has bought it and I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I'm just broke-minded and maybe everyone isn't like me, you know? crazy. So I'm gonna make the skirt, and it's called Orchid. I bring up the Pinterest board because I love working with color. There was a time where I was only gonna work with the color black, because when I first started learning about fashion through watching it, Yohji Yamamoto was one of the brands that I loved so much, and he, predominantly works with black. So I was like, I'm gonna work with black and nothing else but black. But then that was really not gonna happen for me because I'm a colorful person and I love wearing color. And then I was introduced to the brand Dries Van Noten via Pinterest. And I fell in love with the brand so much because I had never seen color used the way it's used in that brand before. Everything is either like one solid color or like black or white or navy, and nothing really like fun. And if it was fun, it was like just way too gaudy, like way too much. And it was just so beautiful. And I was like, maybe I can use color. Maybe I can pair colors together that work so well together, and maybe, maybe color is an option for me. And basically what I do for my brand is I like to wear the things that I like. I like to wear the things that I eat. I like to wear the things that I watch. I like to wear the things that I think are pretty. So sometimes that's how I design clothing. And the world is losing color. You can tell by those McDonald's buildings that now look like, hi, how are ya? Version of SpongeBob. All of this to say, I'm going to make the orchid skirt, right? But on top of that, I want to make a version of the skirt that is just a celebration of color, just a pure celebration of color. I have what was originally the fruity skirt. I feel like I want to do this idea, but do like multiple layers of the ruffle at the bottom, then make each layer like a different color. And then instead of just having it sewn like straight across, I'm gonna like wave it so that it's like a wave of color, right? There's that one. Or I want to do polka dots and actually cut out a giant polka dot and slap it on a skirt. I think I want to do something like that. That's one version. Another version would just be stripes, and I would just make, a simple gathered skirt, and then it would be like 70% one color, 20% one color, and then 10% 1/3 color. This is all basically the same idea, just in like slightly different fonts, right? This one is stripes, this one is dots, and this one is waves, but it's all the same concept. Oh, I'm so excited too, because I rarely ever use solid colors for my brand, and I love prints and I love patterns. This was a very long-winded little exposition of what I'm thinking and what I'm going through. But I thought I'd just give you guys a little glimpse of kind of what I think about when I design clothing. I want to do one of each. I want to do one wave, one stripe, and one polka dot. And every time I make a skirt, I always make a long version. I also have to remember that I need to be making shorter versions of everything. I'm more of a long skirt person than a short skirt person. So I'm always by default thinking make a long skirt, but I need to make a shorter skirt. And I feel like these would be so cute in a shorter version as well. I'm gonna spend like an hour more thinking about what I wanna do here, which colors I wanna go with. It is currently 11:02 in the morning, and I'm getting ready for the day. I am going to the grocery store to buy some groceries because I don't have anything in my house, and I want to cook something tonight. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna cook something. Sometimes when I'm filming YouTube videos, I feel like I need to be like hyper and like because I naturally am not a like hyper person, and I'm very monotonic when I speak, and I'm not trying to be more like I don't feel like doing that today. Maybe in this clip, I don't know, we'll see. I have thankfully purchased all of the pieces that I need for Aries Capsule Collection 2. It is currently April 2nd, and I have about 15 days to make everything. I don't think that's possible. I just bought some of the materials, the last of the materials for the collection yesterday. Today we're gonna start with getting some groceries, getting some water, because I don't have any left. And then we're gonna work the whole day. I wanna wear something from this rack to go grocery shopping. It's not that hot. It's a little bit breezy outside. I think I'm gonna go with Dahlia. This is the first one that popped into my head, and I was like, what do I want to wear today? Which way's front? Okay. But this is Dahlia in Pilot. Do I want to wear it with this t-shirt? I slept in this, so maybe I shouldn't. Kind of want to wear this cherry shirt. And I realize I'm wearing an all-white outfit. Is this the outfit for today? I was originally going to do bring back the fruity skirt using these fabrics. I think I might like this more than the pink, maybe? We'll think about that later. So yeah, I'm gonna run to Michael's, maybe Walmart, because they're right across the street from each other. Shake a little ass, get a little bag and take it to the store. Walk our bodies with a bit.
And more. Shop yarn from Karen Case, Bernat, and Line brands. Looking for more? Visit Michaels.com to explore over 80,000 fabric styles. It's all
I miss Joann's so much, bro. Michael's doesn't have anything, man. This is so booty. I can't find anything I'm looking for, so I'm gonna go to my mom. Oh my God. Wait a minute. What the fuck is this color? Oh my God. What the hell is this color? I'm disappointed, and it's been 3 seconds. This was supposed to be like a mustard yellow color. This shit is like not that at all. Am I? Oh, this is so fucking disappointing. This is so beyond depressing. This is so beyond oh my fucking God, bro. Oh my fucking God, this is so depressing. This is so depressing. What the is this? Yuck. I do not like this at all. This is like a tan brown soup color, and it was supposed to be like a mustard color. Wow, this is so crazy, crazy different. What the fuck is this? And why is it gray? This was supposed to be like an off-white color because I wanted to make a orchid skirt in like a plain off-white color. This bitch is oatmeal. This shit is fuck. Hey, you know, in this life, I have suffered. This was supposed to be like a warm brown. I wanted to recreate this outfit for a video that I want to do. And I was like, oh, let me just make a dahlia skirt in brown. I love the fact that I offer the color brown and it's like a true chocolate brown. And not shit like this, because I hate when I buy something that's supposed to be brown and it comes in like a goddamn taupe. So I bought it from this seller because I was like, oh, there's just a lot of disappointment happening today. What the is this color even? I'm about to return all this shit, bro. I've never been so disappointed in a haul before. Like, genuinely. It's just, it's, oh no. Oh no, bro. Oh, this is the seller. This is the seller. I bought this fabric from him. This is the seller. I always buy my linens from all his fabric are great. I bought this brown polka dot fabric from them because I wanted to make I wanted to make, and it's so pretty, and it's so fucking pretty. I wanted to make a dahlia skirt in polka dot. I love polka dots. Polka dots will never be a trend for me because they are the most perfect things in the world. As soon as I bought this fabric, it became unavailable. So I guess they don't sell it anymore. This is 9 meters or 10 meters, I don't know. I'm thinking I either make the skirt and just make it for myself because I love polka dots, or I use the fabric to make something else for this Aries collection. I only have 9 meters of it. And maybe I'll make something that people will buy and just eat this shit up. This would be so cute. So yeah, this was such a disappointing day. Fabric-wise. Do I send this shit back? Do I kill myself? Do I kill the lady? What do I do? 3 really big, expensive negatives. Okay, looking at the fabric, you can see on camera, right? Because in real life, it looks like this color, but on camera, it looks like a chartreuse kind of color. Okay, now I can't really be mad at the seller because on camera, it literally looks not like this. What do I do? Do I return it? Does she accept returns? These fabrics were such an integral part of the Aries capsule collection. What it's supposed to be, what it's supposed to look like. Right. Why did I come over here? Right. I'm gonna edit this video. I'm gonna watch some anime. I'm currently watching Soul Eater. And then I'm just gonna cry a little. I'm not gonna cry, it's not that serious. I'll see you guys in a bit.
He's going after the finger.
It literally took me like, I started at like 1. It took me like 4 hours to make that skirt, which is crazy. But I just made an eyelet skirt in the length 35. And typically what I do, I really only make like 1 copy of all of my pieces, unless that piece comes in multiple different copies. Like for instance, the Komi dress comes in it's like a build your own dress, which means you pick your own fabrics. And you know, despite the fact that I offer, I think from a length 14 to 50 inches for my skirts, I don't actually make a copy of every single one because that would be way too much. Like there's no need for that. If I made a skirt in like 40 inches, whenever someone orders like a 50-inch skirt, I will take a picture or a video in that skirt that I made for them, so that I can upload and or take pictures of the different lengths of the different skirts or dresses or whatever, so that, you know, my website is up to date and I have pictures of every length so that people can see what, you know, the dresses look like. I do that before I pre-wash everything and send it out to people. So I just made a 35-inch eyelet skirt, and the one that I have, the one that I've been wearing in this video, is 40 inches. So I'm gonna take really quick. I also wanna get into putting videos on my Shopify and not just pictures, so people can kind of see how the clothing move. So really quick, before I go drop this off at USPS or UPS, which closes in like an hour and a half, I am going to take a quick video, which is just gonna be like a size length comparison of the 2 skirts, my version, my copy, the 40-inch size 2, and then the copy I just made, the 35-inch size 3. Oh my god, I only have like an hour. These are the 2 skirts. This is, don't these colors look different? I'm not fucking tripping, right? Because when I opened the package, I was like, I felt like I ordered the wrong color. This is the wrong color. Am I tripping? Because when I opened the package, I was like, did I order the wrong color? Because this is my version and this is the skirt. I think they're like slightly off. This is like off-white, this is like beige, cream beige, right? I thought I was tripping, but I guess I'm not. But this is the one I just made. It's 35 inches. This is my copy. Oops, it's open on one end. 40 inches. So I'm gonna take a little comparison video of the 2. I just need to quickly style it. These are different colors. I'm not insane, this is a different color. Am I tripping? Or are the gods playing a joke on me? These are different, they're different colors. I mean, it's not crazy that you're like, this is a different color. But if you saw both of them next to each other, you'd be like, this is a different color. Oh my glob, girl. This might not be the top for this. This might not be the top for this. I feel like these 2 things don't go together. A sequin top. Actually, this might be fine. Oh my god, look at how good my